Welcome back to the B Show, The Human Experience, and we're back with another enticing and exciting episode that you wouldn't want to miss. Of course, you all know me to be a host to B, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with the traditional uncle, the man that loves traditional food. He cherishes it so much that he can even, I don't know, if it say you, make that food day house. You understand? And he's also a very cool comedian that we have here. And let me not do much introduction. Let's just go in and introduce our fine, handsome guest, Aquaman, with us today. Hello, Aquaman. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you very much.
This your voice, we don't the turn bass voice now. You go enlighten now.
No, you introduced me as a fine, handsome young man, so I'm trying to give off fine, handsome energy.
I say fine, handsome young man. I did not say man we no voice we no they come out for truth.
Okay, ma shout.
You know, go shout, you go maintain steez. You understand?
No problem.
How are you, Aquaman?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Okay, and how do you feel being on the experience today?
It's an experience.
You can't write, they go like this.
Yeah, it's an experience.
Okay. All right, so let's start from your comedy.
Okay.
You know, what you do. Are you really stingy in real life? Because there are a couple of your comedy videos I've seen. You're supposed to carry woman go villa hating. You say no. You go
Is that
buy.
stinginess?
No, wait. If no be stinginess, now wait.
Please, I see. Now the thing is, most of the things I do, I'm surprised that you are like surprised, because that's normal. There's nothing stingy about that. You told the person you were going for an ice cream date. That's the video you're talking about.
Of course.
And you took her on an ice cream date. We didn't specify which ice cream, so it's not stinginess. And I even offered to give another flavor
of ice cream.
Does a stingy person do something like that?
Can you imagine?
How many stingy people do you know that can do something like that?
So what happened that you did not take her to, we have Cold Stone here. Why didn't you go there? I mean, if a woman should hear of an ice cream date, it's more of,
that thing that we were sucking. Was it not cold? Was it not strong? We don't have Cold Stone again. Something was cool and strong, and you say you want to go to Cold Stone. the strong coldness of that thing that you saw,
Okay.
Yes.
So you're saying in real life that's not stinginess in essence?
It's not stinginess now.
So it's what?
It's normal behavior now.
Normal behavior of
it's the human experience.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the human experience.
Okay. I think we'll have to come back to that.
No problem.
Okay, so where did you get your name Aquaman from? How did you come up with the name?
Okay, I didn't come up with it.
Okay.
I don't want to say sadly. So it was Aqua Cross.
Okay.
I used to school in Cross River State at Calabar.
Okay.
But I used to come from Akwa Ibom. And so my friends used to call me Aqua Cross. I was crossing over.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And Cross River.
Okay.
So but it was it's the term generic. It was just something that if you searched Aqua Cross, there's something that you would see, and it probably would not be like somebody, it would be a whole region.
Okay.
So some people also say calling me Aquaman.
Okay.
Akwa Ibom man.
Man, yeah.
So I was like, okay, I think this works. And then I think it was like 2023 we said to stick to that.
Yeah, to bring it up and all of that. Why were you going to school from Akwa Ibom to Cross River State?
I would have said maybe the quality of education in that school, but that's the school that we went to. That's all that we can say. That's what we found ourselves.
Okay.
That's what we found ourselves.
All right, that's cool. So do you think young men are doing well in today's society?
Young men.
Yeah, like the youth.
The way we just jump to very serious question.
Don't you?
People they really try. You understand? There's people that are not doing well, there's people that are doing well. And that I have met people that are doing well. I've also seen people that are not necessarily doing well. So it's both.
I'm bringing in society because it's more like the pressure that the youth have, in getting things done is getting tensed. So that's why I asked if you think that the youth, like the young men today, if they are doing well into this society?
So what is sorry, I know people were not expecting such serious, but now you bring the serious talk. So let's delve.
Let's converse, okay?
So what do you like? Do you really believe that it is much harder now compared to, like, let's say, our parents?
Of course it is.
Okay, you think so?
Yes.
Why do you think so?
Now you come be the experienced host. Now me be your guest.
No. Let's.
No, you don't talk now. They ask
So
you question.
you don't do your work as host. You don't ask the question. So now let's convert.
Why you they return the
Now
question back?
the reason why I'm asking this is because I am one of those people that I think that I hate excuses. Now I understand that certain things are happening and people say, okay, things are becoming worse and worse. But I want you to look at it from a perspective of you don't know how worse it's going to get. So everybody thinks this is the worst it can be. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Okay.
When in our parents' time, let's say school fees was, let's say, 15 naira. Now, you hearing 15 naira probably was easy. The only thing is, the value of 15 naira at that time was what we were probably seeing as 5 million now. So somebody that could not afford something of 15 naira then is the same person that cannot afford something of 5 million. But the way we see it and we give that excuse of, oh, it's harder now, and everybody had it hard. If some of your parents tell you waiting their face, you will come reason say
that time where that school fees be 15 naira.
When school fees be 15 naira, you understand? They would tell you say there be no fee pay. They were hawking things. How many things have you hawk?
Well,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So I can't even say, oh, they had it, or we have it easier, or they had it. Like everybody, every generation, every experience, as we are talking about, has its unique challenges or whatever. Now, we cannot downplay the other person's challenges just because we think that our own is more. I don't think anybody, I think everybody's own is unique to what they were facing.
Okay, so you think like it's a balance something.
Yes.
5 million no be big money for your ear.
That's what I'm saying. Now, depending on who you're talking to, 5 million is not a big money. Depending on the person that you're talking to.
That's
me
true.
Right now.
Like you now.
Me right now. Before somebody will come out. So it's not like it's not a problem. But obviously we have an abundance mindset. No, but the context of this conversation is that at the time, the worth of 15 naira then, based on inflation and like everything that is increasing and all that, so the worth of 15 naira then is probably what we would consider 5 million now. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's true.
500,000, I don't know like what, but there's probably like calculations that you can get those calculations and calculate actually how much 15 naira then is now. Okay,
so is financial success now a point of a sign of relevance in today's society? Like if you are not financially stable, then you are not relevant in the society.
I mean, when you say now in the society, which society has financial success?
I think it's coming up more now. Which
again with this now. Let's see. As it was in the beginning, so it is. Even in the days of the Bible. Even in the days of the Bible, there was a time Jesus was addressing people, and he said that some of you, I can't remember the specific verse, but it was something in the lines of some of you pay attention, or you pay more attention to people that have money, and then people that don't have, you don't pay that much attention to them. So you give them like certain places, like maybe in the synagogue, in the temple and all that. So even from the days of Jesus, they don't do them. But we like to feel special. That's our problem. Everything we say now. From the days of John the Baptist. People that have not been financially successful have not necessarily been relevant like that. Have you not heard of the passage of the Bible where the Bible talks about the wise poor man?
Okay, the man wise but income poor.
Him wise but him poor. And what happened?
Okay.
The city was in trouble and he helped them come out of that trouble. But they despised his wisdom. Why? Because he was poor.
So this thing been that happen since 1860.
I don't say who the life is special.
Now the thing.
That's the thing. I don't know if the people are understanding me. We just like to feel special. There's nothing that is happening now that has not happened before. That's it. Okay, so degree versus skill. Which one matters most now? Skill, obviously. But you go school. So here's the thing.
Okay.
It's so funny that you're asking me this question. I'm sure people are not probably expecting like this side of me, but you're pushing me to places where I have strong opinions.
Please
about.
talk. That's why you are here.
No problem. So
That's
this
why
podcast, I don't know how long this podcast is supposed to be.
We like 20 hours. We
Now
there for you.
here's the thing.
Okay.
When you say degree and skill, I was having a conversation with somebody, and it was basically this. A degree, what it's supposed to be, is a proof of a requisite amount of knowledge. Which means that if you have a degree in, let's say, food science, for example, it is expected that you know certain things because of that paper that you are holding.
Okay.
So what is important is not the paper, is the knowledge that the paper represents. So if you have the skill without the paper, now the conversation that we were having was sort of like an argument where it was like, oh, but you still need the paper, and I was telling the person, okay, are you saying that we should just go to school for the paper? Now, in today's world, let's bring it to this context of today's world. In today's world, because we have seen that there are so many people that have this paper but don't have the requisite amount of knowledge to defend that paper. The paper has become almost useless. Let me not say useless. Let me say there's a more
on a scale of 10, wait.
No. There's a more appropriate word to use.
Okay.
I don't want to say irrelevant, but somewhat let's say not as important as.
Okay.
Because people go to school and people now sort courses in school, in the universities. So the course that people would expect that, oh, you know this course enough to have passed this course to get this degree, people are now paying money for that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the expectations that people have of somebody that has a paper has drastically reduced. Now, if you have a skill that you can prove that you can do this thing, which means you can solve a problem or you can bring actual value beyond the paper that you're holding, it's more important in today's world. So I went to school, if that's the question.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say, oh, I have paper. So that's it.
So would you say that because now people think that having the paper is irrelevant, let's use the word irrelevant. So people think having the paper is irrelevant, and the more people go into chasing their skills and leaving the paper aspect, which is the educational aspect, you know, one side. Do you think that is more like 100% thing to do?
Okay, so let me put this into perspective, or let me be clear. I don't know how far this podcast is going to go, so that people will not misquote me.
Okay.
Because people have come to me and asked me, weirdly enough, I don't know why you see me inside bus and ask me whether you should continue school. I don't know. I don't know what about me.
You resemble Professor now.
Makes you want to ask me that. And maybe because of what I do, because I'm into content creation and maybe I'm into the arts and entertainment and all that, so you expect me to tell you, no, don't go to school. Now, this is probably not the right time to say it.
Okay. But
maybe I'm still going to say it and then explain it.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, let's say this. It depends on what you want to do in your life. And I think long enough we follow people that are going to where we are not going to.
Okay.
Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense?
Sure.
We are following people that are not going to where we want to go to. And most of that stems from the fact that we don't even know where we are going to. So for somebody that wants to study, that wants to become a doctor, you cannot be asking me if you should go to school. Does that make any sense? There's no way you can go and become an apprentice and then come and operate on somebody. You have to go to school. You need that paper.
You know, it's more like if I go to school, I'm not using the paper. I have to like go develop another skill.
It depends on what you want to do with your life. Now, if what you want to do with your life, for example, you want to be a businessman, you want to own a business, maybe such as this establishment, you don't necessarily need paper to do that.
Okay.
There are business skills that you could develop and then run a successful business.
That's true.
But if you want to do something like maybe engineering, for example, depends on the scale at which you want to do it, then you probably need paper. You understand? At least, now that paper is not that, oh, you need that paper. You need the knowledge that comes with that paper. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, I want people to understand, and which will lead me to saying this. I think So let me not say it's like word set on stone. I think school is a scam, but education is not a scam. School, in the context of what I just said, is the pursuit of
The paper.
the mere pursuit of paper,
Okay.
without the requisite knowledge that defends that paper. Education is the pursuit of the knowledge, and it ends up by a certification of that paper. So that paper that they give you is to certify that you have that knowledge.
Okay.
Education, there's so many forms of education. There's formal education, there's informal education. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to go to the school that people think you should go to. There are school of businesses. There are schools where there are training centers. All those things are still forms of education. It's just that society has not made it look like, oh, if you're going to this one, this is the school that you should go to.
Okay, that's more like the formal
I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
Like if it's not university, it's not regarded. So somebody that's going to go and learn mechanic is now looked down on. I don't know if that makes any sense. Again, context, please, so that nobody will misquote me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I think you have. I know I didn't know this part of you. You know, when I see Aquaman outside, I'm like, this guy is very funny. You don't even know that most of
Just
these
funny.
guys are instilled, like they have instilled wisdom. Come on, I mean,
You just think it's funny and stingy, that's all.
you see, you're funny, you stingy. Now you won't call clarify yourself, say you're not stingy. Calm down. I mean, that was a good one from you. Okay, so let's move from the society and then go into the women aspect. That's the relationship aspect. Why are you laughing? I mean,
This drink that you can, is it decoration? Or
please drink. Go ahead, drink. Have.
He asked the question.
He said, "Well, not decoration." I'm tired of this guy. Okay, so woman, don't break your heart before.
Thankfully, no.
You don't break woman heart before. If you like, she dey watch you.
So I don't know if the person, like, I don't know. Let me put it like that.
Wetin be that?
See, you can only know your own personal experiences. You cannot know for somebody.
Aquaman answer this question.
That's
Okay,
what
to you now, you feel it was not heartbreak that you gave to the person.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there is, again, everything is context. Everything is context.
So I leave
based.
context. You break person
Now,
heart,
there's
abi
a
you
way,
no break
and I've said this thing somewhere before, there's a way you and somebody can part ways amicably. And in your head, it was amicable. But then, to the other person, it was not amicable. So that person sees it as that. But the truth is, you don't see it as that.
Okay, so you part ways with person and you see am as in amicable way.
Every waste that has been parted have been done as amicable as possible. Hence, there's no guilt in our conscience.
You not answer the question.
And that's the question. That's the answer to the question.
Okay, so you part in amicable way. So there's no guilt in your conscience now.
That's, again, every amicable way means possible. We have applied. So therefore, who the Son of Man has set free is free indeed. That's it, and that's all.
Okay, so moving forward, do you think it's the men's fault that women are this demanding in today's society? Because I've had so many instances where if I'm having a conversation with a guy and they're like they don't tend to like talk to women more because women are like if I just ask you one or two questions, it will always end with I have not eaten, you know, stuff like that.
Is that how you are?
I mean, how can I be like that?
Is that how you are? No, it's you now. There's no other person in this room. Is that how you are? The camera is not seeing you. Just answer. I just want to read the room. I want to understand where the this thing is coming. I know that's not how she is.
How do you know that that's not how she is?
I know that's not how she is.
How you take no, now your sister?
That's a very good person.
Now your sister be
That's
that.
a very good person. Right?
Is she your sister?
She's not my sister. She's one of my best friends, and that's not how she is.
Oh my God, that's cute.
The way you are not answering is like that's how. Okay, maybe it's from her that you formed this question. Okay, let's go. Now I know where the question is coming from. So let's go.
It's not from her.
No problem. Let's go.
It's not from her. So no, it's like the story is so rampant in today's society, in today's world. So it's more like women are more demanding, and they're coming from the demanding aspect, you know, from relationship. This is it. You have to give me this, and this is where it has to be. So I want to really hear from you. Do you think it's the women's fault that they are this demanding, or you could blame it on the men?
I'm not even sure I understand your question. Like, frankly speaking, because what is in my mind to say is that everybody is hungry, And hence, if anybody that had the opportunity to ask somebody for money, guys dey wey dey bill other guys. So imagine say you be guy, wey say you be girl, where you feel say society has given you the right to bill another person, you will bill.
So if your girlfriend bill you now, how far?
Now it depends on what you call billing.
Okay,
if that makes any sense.
Categorize your billing, make I hear.
So there is the obvious, somebody I barely know, I'm asking you how you are, and you're telling me that you've not eaten. Okay, go and find a way and solve your stomach problems. Me too, I've not eaten. In fact, statistically speaking, based on the price of food, there is a very big possibility that as at the time we are talking, over 70% of Nigerians have not eaten since that day began. So you are not special. You are not the only person that has not eaten. We are all hungry in the country. So go and solve your problem. But as opposed to, let's say somebody who I am in a relationship with. Let's not just say, let's say any form of relationship. So it could be my sister. It could be if my mother tells me, like, ask me for money, would I regard that?
Akoma, you are prolonging this talk. Your babe, I was specific. I'm not talking about family. Yes,
okay.
It's the girlfriend and boyfriend. We are talking about relationship here. So let's keep family aside.
Okay.
So now I asked you, if your girlfriend bills you now, you understand? Like, how do you see? Because like I said, men are saying that women are billing them more these days.
Okay.
And that women
also in the olden days.
not necessarily as supposed to in the olden days, because even in the olden days, billing has been there. So now, are you thinking that men are shying away from more like a responsibility? Because when you say a woman is billing me, why woman they bill you? May woman go find work, she don't get work, this one, that one. Do you think men are shying away from a responsibility? You understand? I'm not saying it's their responsibility to take care of women, but like I'm trying to like set the question so you understand what I'm trying to like ask you.
This is the problem that we have in this country. You are saying are men shying from the responsibility, and you are still saying that the responsibility. You are not saying that the responsibility is from the men. So what are they now shying from?
From giving woman money.
Just see, I know what is in your mind, and what is in her mind. She wants to say that somehow, some way, partly responsible is the man.
Yeah, of taking care of your woman.
Your woman.
Thank you.
Now, when we now say your woman, what do we define as your woman? The person that you are married to, or the person that you are doing boyfriend and girlfriend with, that have a father, that eventually, when you go to this person to go and pay bride price, they will list things and tell you, we train this girl from this, we train. You will not put the time that I pay, that I give you money to some course. You will not put that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. No. Make it not be like say or something. I'm not saying this is. I don't speak.
So the Kingsmen were supposed to put inside the traditional list, say you been given money, may you go do it.
No, but the thing now is, based on how our society is set up, the way the father of the bride presents it, like we took care of this girl and you are coming to take. Meanwhile, when I was collecting billing, but I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Please, I want us to be clear. No, this life is very simple. It's just that we overcomplicate things in life. I think that's where the problem is. We complicate things in life. It's very simple. Now, if it's somebody, I don't know. Then again, this is for people that are in the Christian, the people that are Christians, at least practicing Christians. So on the wedding day, what usually happens is the father walks out
with the daughter.
And then there's a place in the ceremony where she hands over the daughter to the man.
Yeah.
Now, what we are doing in the society basically is this, or what most women expect in the society is this. They have not handed you over. Now that handing over, and I say the responsibility of this child is now on you. But this one, I say before handing over, responsibility. That's you don't even know who you just go to here one day. Say, you know that they have not handed you over to me. Okay? So see. Now, please, again, I don't want anybody to get me wrong. Okay. Before they will now strengthen the fact that people will now say I'm stingy. I'm not stingy. I'm a very generous person.
Thank you.
People, please, if you are watching this thing and you are thinking that because I just say I'm generous and you want to come and be me, please Let's
What
be
is
guided.
your problem?
Let's be
First
guided.
one now.
Moving on. Let me just clear that part.
Okay.
Because, you know, Nigerians are very funny.
Okay.
But somebody will cry, I just watch that your podcast with you. Say you're very generous, please. I've not eaten since morning. Yeah.
That's
So
what
let's just clear that up. Now, what I'm just saying is, I mean, I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to, like, if somebody tells me, oh, I need something, I'm going to tell the person, oh, what happened to your father? I mean, I have asked somebody before, like, is your father aware of this thing?
Like you are doing
Because your father was supposed to be your sole provider. So
Okay.
if you just tell me, oh, he's aware, but he's not going to give me, oh, okay, no problem. Then now I'll now say, okay, how can I help? But I can't do past your father. Just because he's alive. I don't think he's going to be happy. So it's not.
this camera is not facing.
It's not as if like maybe I'm doing a bad thing. I'm actually looking out for your father. I'm trying to protect your father's honor. Because I don't think your father would be happy knowing that he could have helped you, but he could not help. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that's the first question I ask. And then depending on what it is, if it's something I can do, I will do.
But you're in a relationship with your babe, right?
I don't know how we got there.
No, no, that's what I'm saying. Like it was an instance now, right?
Okay,
so but you're in a relationship with her and then you would help her, right?
Yes.
That's what you just said.
Anybody that I like and I have the capacity to help you, I'm going to help you. Regardless of whether you're my babe or not.
Okay, you answered, but I think we can moving on, please. I think you answered in a way. But this Aquaman, you don't finish the juice before podcast go finish.
The podcast still long.
You don't finish juice now.
I'll drink this one.
No problem. Go ahead. Drink everything. Okay, so moving forward, are you a lover boy?
So lover boy or
there was no or in my question.
Okay, just lover boy.
Are you a lover guy or you be violence type? Like
I'm not
take
violent.
it as you see it, like like a nonchalant. Okay, let me use nonchalant. I think that will cover it.
I think there's probably like a mixture of both. So there is nonchalance and then there is like a lover boy side. So I think it just depends on what the mood brings, like whatever is happening. The context. Let's put it like that.
Okay, so you are both. You have a mixture of both you.
I could be both.
Okay, you could be a lover boy and then you could be nonchalant.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Pick up your cue card. Let's see what you have inside there. Okay, so read out what you have. Let's hear.
Okay, so what's here is tell me a truth and then tell me a lie.
Which one will you tell us? Pick one out of those two.
Let me tell you a truth.
Go ahead.
Jesus Christ is the truth, is the way and the life. That's the truth. If you didn't know that, that is the truth. Jesus loves you. That's the truth. So yes.
Aquaman, you think you are so wise.
No, but you say I should tell you the truth. What other truth is there? This is the truth I just told you. There's no other truth. Yes.
Okay, you've escaped. Moving forward. Before we run down, we are almost done. Before we go down to the game section, feminism in Africa, is it misunderstood or misplaced? Feminism, when one says she is a feminist, and men tend to just be like, if you are kind of going against their rules, that makes you a feminist. So I want to know, is feminism misunderstood in this part of the world, or it's being misplaced? That is, it should not even come to this side at all.
So frankly speaking, I'll say this. I'm not privy to the conversations that happen around the subject of feminism.
Okay.
Which means I'm not necessarily aware of what people are talking about on the internet.
Okay.
My radar is not, so I don't know what you are talking about. Do you understand? But I think there's something that you said there that maybe I would comment. I don't think, maybe there are people like that, but I don't think any normal, decent person would call somebody else a derogatory name if that is what he has become, just because the person did not play by their rules. Okay. I think that's what you said. So that's what I'm clarifying. So about the subject of feminism, I'm not the person you should be talking to about it. I'm just not the person.
Okay, so let's move forward to the game section. So you have like 30 seconds to give me an answer to whatever I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
All right, so are you ready?
Oh, I'm not holding cue card.
No, don't hold cue card. Just be yourself. It's not a hard game. Calm down.
Problem,
You can do it. You can do it. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go. You just have 5 seconds to answer a particular question that I ask. All right, so name something a boy might give a girl on a first date.
A peg.
A peg. Oh, seems you're kind of a lover boy. Okay. All right, so another one. Name something a woman might need when she's moody.
I mean, from like chocolate. Let's call it that.
A chocolate.
At least I've heard people talk about that. Okay, you're not so.
Come on, you not even say money.
Oh, money. Oh. You see?
You not even mention money.
But is it not money that they use to buy and use and buy?
No, it's different when you present.
Now I know. I didn't know this before.
Okay, so the final question. Name something that makes your heart beat faster. 5, 4.
Lack of blood.
You don't.
Like, I think when I'm having like let's say shortage of hemoglobin now, so I used to have palpitations and my heart to beat fast. So that's my answer.
You don't really get lack of blood for your life.
No, you know, say when you don't finish to treat malaria, you then make we take blood medicine. So in between, when I never take the blood medicine, once in a while my heart feel the beat fast. So that's my answer.
When you don't take malaria medicine.
But you know this thing now. You don't have to take malaria medicine.
As how? If I take malaria medicine, does it make my heart to beat faster?
And maybe they don't no be say you would make your blood. See, it's cause and effect. It will make. They will tell you to go and take blood medicine. You know how your mother will don't look at your eyes, say your eyes is white. You need blood. You understand? So that's one of the ways I know that maybe I don't have blood. That's when I will now go and start taking.
And your heart will now start beating faster.
Exactly. It's called palpitation. You can browse it. You can check.
Alright, so guys, we're almost at the end of this podcast. But before we go, let's talk about your movie premiere, The Adventure of Aqua.
We'll not talk of the new one that is coming.
That's why you are here. That's why you are here. Yeah. So just tell us. Let's hear about the new one that is coming.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, she wanted to talk about the movie premiere. The movie premiere has passed like 1 month ago.
Okay.
But we did a movie premiere in Rio for those people that are not aware. And first of all, thank you very much for everybody that came out. It was such a lovely experience. I don't know if you came. I'm not sure you did.
I closed late from work. Come on.
What time did you close from work?
See, you don't have to do this.
Moving on. So we just announced that I have challenged Mr. Morgan. For those of you that know him, he's a Facebook content
Mr.
creator.
Moore.
Mr. Moore, yeah.
Okay.
So I can't make afang soup, but I'm convinced that if I learn how to make it, I can make it better than anybody in this world.
Okay.
And because of that conviction, I issued out a challenge to Mr. Morgan, which he has accepted. And we're going to be having what is called Afang Wars. Okay. Where we're going to be making a very sumptuous plate of afang soup, and we'll call people to come and taste and
give their
verdict.
Okay.
It's going to be happening. I'm not sure of the date yet, but I don't know when this podcast is going to be released, but it's going to be in like 3 weeks. So beginning from this week, Thursday, we're going to be live streaming everything. I'm going to be going to different chefs to learn how to cook afang soup, and you will follow me there. We'll go to the market. You follow me to the market. We'll buy the stuff. We'll come. We'll prepare it. You'll teach me, and you'd watch it live. And then we'll also like release episodes of the teachings and the lessons.
Okay. So when is the main?
Now this thing happens in 3 weeks time. Okay. Which is the 3rd week. We're not sure yet between Thursday or Friday or the venue, but we're going to figure all those things out and we'll let you guys know. But we're going to be inviting you to come and taste, and so that you'll be the judge.
Oh.
So.
Okay. All All right, so guys, it's been a very cool session with Aquaman, and I have not had this kind of laugh in years. Please, if you watched the podcast and you saw me laughing to one side, just don't mind, just accept it, because I mean, this guy is very funny, and then he made me laugh. So we have come to the end of the podcast session, and before we go, one word to your fans.
Okay, one word.
Sentence.
Please. Okay, thank you very much for the support, for the views, the likes, the shares, the comments, the word of mouth. I'm hearing that some of you guys like tell your parents about me, have conversations with your family about me, show them my videos and all that. It's all love. I love you guys. I respect you guys so much. I wish I could give you guys the world, but come in the next 3 weeks, I will have the opportunity to give each of you a plate of afang soup. That is what I'm trying to do.
That's good.
So I love you guys, and this is my way of showing you a plate of very oily afang soup.
Oh, and that is prepared by you.
Prepared by us.
Us.
With very soft and odorless fufu.
Okay. Oh, so why the us?
Ladies and gentlemen, be there. Me and Morgan.
Okay, you and Morgan.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, we've come to the end of our podcast, and we'll see you when next we see you. Before we go, let's have a chest.
My drink we don't finish.
You don't finish up like this. Bye.